Hi everyone, me again from sunny Smyrna, Georgia on a lovely Wednesday night, or evening rather, about 7 p.m. Thought I'd get out here and give a big thank you to the Smyrna Cowboy for graciously coming and spending a few days with us. He gave me a call about an hour and a half ago or so and told me that he'd made it back to Smyrna, Tennessee, to the city limits, and so I figured we'd want to know, and we most certainly did. We had a great few days with Dave. We had some hot weather here, but fortunately no rain to speak of. We got to ride quite a bit of the area in the mornings, and before it got too hot, and then we'd kind of chill in the afternoons and just just chat. And my lovely wife Susan fed us very well. We got to take him to the Marietta Diner, one of the really iconic symbols here around the Smyrna Marietta area, and he got to see the big chicken. And we did most of the stuff. We actually got to ride out into the countryside and take him out to some of the roads that take about 40 minutes to get to from here, and he seemed to appreciate those, but Dave seemed to appreciate everything we did. He's an extremely nice person. What you see on his channel is what he is in person, even more so. Extremely great guy. We hit it off like we were brothers, like we'd known each other for 1,000 years. And, Dave, I just wanted to take you down here. I'm going to go through the covered bridge for you. We saw the covered bridge on some of our travels, but we just weren't able to work it in to ride through it, and so I thought I'd come down here and do that for you. This is a little narrow bridge. Everybody has to stop and go through one at a time. Fortunately, I beat that guy through, but really nice area. This used to be the main thoroughfare through Atlanta here until they built the east-west connector, and but bridge is always getting beat up, knocked down by people who forget that it's only 7 feet tall to get in there. So I don't have to duck down, fortunately, but we'll see. The one thing you do have to do is see if anybody's coming. Somebody is, so I got to wait my turn. But this is it, Dave, from the other side. That's that mill I was talking to you about right there. And we'll see if we can't get through here now. It is a little tricky to go through here, but I've done it a few times. If you stay in the middle of this runner right here, if you guys can even see it, it's pretty easy. You just don't want to get too slow and wobbly. And there we go. And we pulled over here earlier and looked at it from the other side. I'm going to pull over here just for a second, just to do one little quick thing here. And like I said, Dave's a gracious guy. He was hoping to come down last year, and we had to cancel the trip, mechanical problems, and so couldn't get to do it. But Dave was gracious enough to bring me this really nice T-shirt, the Great Tennessee Air Show, June 2019, Smyrna, Tennessee. He's like me. It's hard to find merchandise from your hometown. The places that used to carry it don't seem to anymore. But he was so nice to bring it. And of course, Dave, there's the picture of the bridge again that we came in. We stopped and we saw this, got out for a little while, and chatted and talked. But I'm going to take you back up this road. You'll recognize it because we rode it. And you can tell all your friends, yeah, I rode that road, and if you want to. But again, I can't get over how everything went together so well. Dave got here on a Sunday, and about midday on Sunday, and we got to ride, and every day we got to ride, and we met up with Chestnut Mountain Tinman on Monday, and had lunch with him, and that was great. We enjoyed that, and you'll see their videos. I'll put links in the bottom to both the Chestnut Mountain Tinman and, of course, to the Smyrna Cowboy, and you guys can check out their stuff. Dave shot about 20 hours of video, I think, while he was here, so he's got some editing to do, and probably get something out for us before too long. But I didn't shoot any video other than a little bit of a thing. I got to ride Gandalf, Dave's scoot, and that was terrific. And after I got through, he told me, you know, you're the only other person besides me to ever ride this thing. And I said, I can't tell you what an honor that was, Dave. I mean, you're, as much as the Marietta Diner is iconic of Marietta, your scoot is as iconic as you are, and as your channel, and as motovlogging. And was trying to find out, Dave and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out really when we became aware of each other. And we really couldn't pin it down. I looked back in my videos, and he looked into some of his, and I think we just, like most people do, I think we just saw each other's videos somehow. We got referred to us or something like that, and we started watching them, and we made a comment or two, and you know, and it went on from there. And we started, you know, started to become friends online, and looking at each other's stuff. And I did find one video where Dave and I actually met for the first time at the first hootenanny when he came to, well, it wasn't really, basically the outskirts of Raleigh, North Carolina, from his home in Tennessee, to meet up with about 9 or 10 other motovloggers. And we've, that's on the internet, the hootenanny. If you look that up, you'll find that video as well. That's where we first met, and we got up talking. And Dave's like me. He's a cautious rider and not interested in seeing if he can be the first one to get anywhere. So Dave and I pretty much pulled up the rear of the hootenanny. I was second to last. Dave would come up behind me, and my job was to make sure that I could see the guy in front of me, who happened to be NC Stoney, and most of the time, and but still see Dave in the mirror. And it wasn't much of a challenge, but we did enjoy it. We had a good time, and got to see Dave for a very short period of time at the second hoot, which was up in Robbinsville, North Carolina. Dave couldn't get up there at the early part of the ride, and we had to leave early, and it just so happened we crossed paths in the parking lot the day we had to leave and the day he got there. And we got to talk to him a little bit. Didn't get to, don't know if we got to ride with him. I don't think we got to ride with him that trip, but if it wasn't for just for a very short period of time. But anyway, we became friends, and you know, I do count Dave as one of my friends. He's a guy you want to have as a friend, and you want to put him in the column that says friend, and everybody can go, ooh, ah, you're a friend with Dave, the Smyrna Cowboy. And I said, damn right I am. And like I said, I wouldn't trade him for $1.25. I think that's what Andy Griffith used to say. But we had a great time. Like, I wish we could have been able to ride more. We actually talked about maybe someday doing this in the fall when it's a little cooler, and we could maybe range out a little farther. We'd love to take him up to Suches, Georgia, and ride some of the roads that we love, that Susan and I love so much. Susan rode with us. She was gracious enough to let me put a mic on her, so when Dave shares some of his video, you'll get to hear my lovely wife's voice in this. So see what's going on. Dave, I'm going to go through here again. Let's see, that guy's going to wait for me. That's nice. He gave me a chance, and I'll wave to him when I get there. This is going down the other side of the bridge, but good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we'll head on out again. The only other thing that's tricky, again, is this little narrow steel bridge up here, which I could probably squeeze through there with a car as well, but there's no point to it. Just I can wait, or they can wait. We'll just see how we hit it up here. But it's a real nice area. This is real close to the house. It's maybe, depending on the lights, we made it 5 to 10 minutes from the house. This parking lot right here is a turnaround for any trucks that get down here that are too big. And it's also a beginning of the Silver Comet Trail. The Silver Comet is a decommissioned railroad line that has been converted over for bicycles and walkers and things like that. They won't let us on there with motorcycles, but it runs from here all the way out almost to the state line. I think they're going to actually extend it into Alabama at some point. So really nice. We have some friends that ride it all the time. But Dave, I hope you enjoyed that, buddy. That was you've seen part of what we just rode, but I did want to go through the bridge for you. I didn't rev bomb it because I just wanted to talk. Didn't want to be showing off or anything. But Dave's scoot's hard to rev bomb because it's it doesn't have any shiftable gears. There's no neutral that you can get to. And of course, my wife's Spider the same way. So I didn't want to show off too much and rev bomb everything, you know. So anyway, but Dave, I just want to let you know, buddy, how much I really appreciated it. You're welcome here anytime. Any of you motovloggers out there who want to have a great visitor come visit you and hang out with you and ride, I highly recommend you put an invite out to the Smyrna Cowboy, and when he can fit you into his busy schedule, I'm sure you will really appreciate it. I think right now he's taking reservations for 2024. Man's got a busy schedule. But anyway, well, thanks again, Dave. By the way, my wife says, "Hi, Dave." And, you know, was worried about that a little bit. You guys got along just a little too well for you know, for a second meeting. But anyway, that's beside the point. I don't begrudge that. But anyway, Dave, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you coming down. Thanks for letting me know you got there safe and sound. Glad your bike got there okay. And I know you appreciated that air conditioning going back when you got stuck in that traffic. And now you know why that Susan and I aren't as crazy as we seem to be by trailering just about everywhere around here. So anyway, Dave, I'm going to wrap it up. It's long enough. Again, thank you so much. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate the shirt, which probably Susan will wear and I won't get to. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for it. Thanks for coming down. You're a super guy. Really appreciate it. Had a great time. Thank your ever-suffering wife, please, for us, for letting her, letting you go for a few days. I don't know how she could possibly bear to let you go, man. I mean, we'd keep you if we could, but you know, I guess that's just not going to work out. But have a great day, buddy. Again, thanks again. Looking forward to some of that video coming out, and looking forward to seeing you ride some more and shoot some more videos of yourself. And if you go visit somebody else, let me know. I'd like to see that video too. Take care, buddy. We'll see everybody, and get out and ride them if you can. Bye-bye.